How's it going, guys? It's Carrnation here, coming at you with a BYU kind of spring camp, where players are going, kind of update for, because we're getting into spring camps all over the nation, and I actually really think that BYU will post a 10-win season this year. If we beat Utah and Wisconsin, maybe even LSU, we don't know. Depends. But first off, I'm going to start talking about where Taysom Hill, Jamal Williams, and Harvey Longyear are going. Obviously, Taysom Hill, he's a good quarterback, or was a good quarterback. I mean, this year he was okay, but he was more of just a game manager for our offense, and yeah, he kind of lost out on his throwing skills. So he definitely won't be going to the NFL, and I think he's done with football. But Jamal Williams, I think he's a great running back. Some people have him posted as third round. I actually think he'll probably be later than that because I don't think he'll post any big numbers at the combine. I think his 40-yard dash will be a 4.5 at best. So it's okay. Harvey Longy, though, I think he'll do okay. He's very versatile, so I think he'll probably get drafted late, and if he doesn't, then I don't know. And I would honestly like to see both of them go to successful teams like Jamal Williams. I would like to see him ball up with Kyle Van Noy over at the Patriots, because they kind of need a running back that's good. So I don't know. They have LeGarrette Blount, but he's okay. But so yeah, I think Jamal will get drafted in the 4th or 5th round, and hopefully Harvey will get drafted, but we really don't know. So, but yeah, one thing that BYU was really good at last year was running the ball, and it's kind of something that BYU's new pro-style offense needs, is just good ground game. So, and BYU, you have a hard time replacing the all-time leading rusher, right? So I think it'll be really hard. Squally Canada, he looks good. He's pretty fast. I just don't think he's the inside runner that Jamal was. But we'll see. It depends on how he improves in spring and fall camp and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think the run game is doing okay. There's a lot of people switching to running back. Like Matt Hadley, safety, switched over to running back, which was, I don't know if it's a good move or what, but they have Riley Burt, Squally Canada, KJ Hall. KJ Hall, I feel like it would be a pretty good receiving running back. So I really like him. He's fast and did some good things last year. So I don't think we have too much to worry about in the running game. We have quite a few running backs this year. And Trey Dye, who's a running back and redshirted last year, I think, yeah, him and Riley Burt redshirted last year, has been moved to wide receiver. I don't think he'll be, I don't know, maybe he'll be like a slot wide receiver, but I really want to see him at punt returner and kick returner, because I want to bring back the you punt, you die days. And of course, I wasn't alive that long ago, but I just have, from what my dad has told me and from what I've researched, the 1996 amazing Cotton Bowl BYU team had Fred Dye on it, and it was you punt, you die. He returned, I don't know, 4 touchdowns. I don't know how many he returned. I don't know that, but I know it was quite a few. Pretty impressive. So yeah, QB, I think is a pretty fine for now. BYU's always had like a bunch of quarterbacks to choose from. We've always had really good depth at quarterback. So, and especially with an Elite 11 MVP in Tanner Mangum, who also threw for 3,000 yards, and well, so far he's thrown for like 3,200 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions, which is pretty good numbers for only playing in. I mean, he started 12 games as a freshman, or 11 games. But he started 12, including the bowl game. And his bowl game, I was getting pretty worried after seeing his bowl game performance, because he only threw for like 97 yards, one touchdown, one interception. And that touchdown was really close to being an interception. So, but yeah, I think he just being the leader and getting all the reps this year at spring camp and fall camp, and I think he'll really just get back in his groove. And he's always been a good passer. He has a ridiculously good arm. So, yeah, I think quarterback is good. Yeah, Bo Hodge redshirted, so he'll probably, I don't know if he'll be the starter or what. It depends. If maybe some freshman comes along, like we get another good quarterback, and we have some good quarterbacks like Cody Wilstead. He's a freshman this year. He was a 3-star recruit. And then we have Coy Detmer and Bo Hodge. So, yeah, and then there's another one that I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah. So, Tanner Young, or Young Tanner. Just kidding, Young Tanner. It's also another quarterback, but he's a senior this year, so I don't know. He'll just probably, he's a senior, so he's leaving after this year. But, so yeah, that's about the quarterback situation right now. Tanner Mangum is a great quarterback, great leader. I really like him. I think that he could definitely make an impact in the NFL in the future. So, yeah. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the cornerbacks. So, a lot of times in defenses in college football now you're getting smaller, faster defenses. You don't get like these, like especially linebackers, I feel like are getting smaller, where they can play man coverage and keep up with wide receivers, and you have totally like many different coverages and stuff. So, BYU hasn't been too good about getting those elite cornerbacks. We've had some good linebackers, I'm not going to lie. Bronco Mendenhall really did good with our linebackers, but our cornerback position hasn't really had too much recognition in the past, decade-ish, And so, but one thing that I really like is assistant head coach Ed Lamb has been known to produce pretty good quarterbacks. So I think that our cornerback position will improve, and definitely we might see some NFL type cornerbacks like Dion Lake, for example. I really like Dion Lake. He did really good last year as a freshman. Also, Troy Warner seemed like a shutdown corner, but Dion Lake got some good interceptions, but there's also times where he got beat pretty badly, where I didn't see Troy Warner getting beat so bad. So, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between the two. But, yeah, they're both just good cornerbacks, and I think they both have a shot at getting into the NFL, of course. So, yeah, so I think that's the quarterback. Coach Gennaro Guilford was a good cornerback, and I really like cornerback position, so I think it's on the rise, and BYU will definitely be improving in pass defense. One thing is just BYU had so many bad, like, long pass plays that they let up last season, and it was just kind of aggravating. So, but yeah, I think this this defense this year will definitely improve in the passing defense, of course. And I also like our linebackers. We return every linebacker: Francis Bernard, Fred Warner, Butch Pau'u. Butch Pau'u, he's a great player, but I don't think he'll be able to make it in the NFL. I mean, in the NFL isn't everything, but he's just a great player right now, but he's a little undersized. But yeah, he's a good player. I like Butch a lot. But Fred Warner, I heard, was getting looks from the Atlanta Falcons, and so I think he has a shot if he produces a pretty good senior season, he can get drafted. Yeah, and so that's about the defense. The defensive line, I think They lose Tomasi Laulile. What's his name? They lose a defensive tackle. Give me a second. I have his signature. This is bad that I forgot. Travis Tuiloma. That's his name. I got his signature on one of my shirts, but I just couldn't remember his name. So yeah, they lost Travis Tuiloma. He was kind of injury riddled last year and saw limited snaps, but he was still good. A good player. So yeah, I took some hits to the defensive line, but it's definitely not weak. We have, I feel like, some new recruits coming in. I don't know about this year, but in our recruiting class, we definitely addressed it. So yeah, that's great. And I also, I had this blonde moment for a second where they were mentioning all the cornerbacks and the new players coming in. And I was like, where's Keenan Ellis? Where's Tariq Buchanan? Like, all these guys who I don't think are Mormon and are coming in and not serving a 2-year mission. I'm pretty sure. I was like, where are these guys? And I remembered they're high schoolers and are probably finishing up their senior year of high school. So, yeah, it was kind of a blonde moment. Kind of had to laugh a little bit. But I think they're both pretty fast. I heard Keenan Ellis ran like a 4.5 40, which is, is fast. And I also heard that he was going to play cornerback, so that's good. Hopefully he'll be able to. He's kind of developmental being a 2-star, but hopefully he'll develop into a great cornerback, shutdown stuff. I also want to see a shutdown cornerback at BYU. I feel like Michael Davis was a pretty good shutdown. He didn't get targeted too often. He didn't get a lot of interceptions, but you didn't see the ball thrown his way too much. He was pretty good at covering, so I liked him quite a bit. But yeah, so we have some, and then Tariq Buchanan, who's also a 2-star, who I think ran a 4.4 40 or something. Is what I heard, but he ran a ridiculous 100-yard dash or something, and I think it was a 4.4 40, and I heard he was going to play wide receiver, but I don't know if they're going to start this year or be buried on the depth chart. I really don't know. I haven't seen him play. Keenan Ellis, I don't know. He doesn't have, I don't know. He's kind of developmental. I watched some of his film, but he was injured this year, so he doesn't have a lot of practice. So I think it'll take him a little bit before he makes an impact on the team. But I haven't seen Tariq Buchanan's film yet. But yeah, so those are some of the recruits coming in. Also, a recruit that I didn't see yet in the spring football camp was the big ol' 400-pound, 6'7" offensive line. Or actually, I think they might put him on the defensive line, is what I was hearing. But the Moti Kiai, I'm going to butcher it, Moti Kiai Longy or something like that, just got off his mission and should be coming. He's not at spring camp. He's not at BYU yet enrolled, but I think he is enrolling for the summer or fall semester. So that'll be good. See what he's like. I don't think he'll start at all, but we might see him. Maybe it'll be a backup that they put in, and when we're creaming someone like Portland State or something, which is, man, LSU. That is a great game. It's going to be a good game. I can already tell that. And I honestly think that we might be able to win that game. LSU is a great team. They're in the SEC. Always are a contender to be SEC champions and stuff. As if they beat Alabama, then they're probably going to be an SEC champion. But yeah, I think so far spring camp is going good. I really like the outlook of the team right now. And also another good thing is Johnny Linehan returned for his, apparently had another year of eligibility, so he's returning again. one other thing that I want to talk about before I cut this off is the leaders of the team. We lost, I think, every captain. So it was Taysom Hill, Jamal, Kainakua, and Harvey Longy. So yeah, I think Tanner Mangum will definitely be one of those, and Fred Warner I think will also be a leader, and I don't know, maybe someone on the defensive line. I don't know, and Micah Hanneman I think will be one too. I really don't know, but those are my three that I think are going to be team captains, are just Tanner Mangum, Fred Warner, and Micah Hanneman, because they're all seniors this year, and they're all good players. I like Micah Hanneman. I don't know if he'll. I don't know. He's pretty good, but he's not elite prospect, But yeah, good guy. I just think Coach Satake and the new staff are just so much better than Bronco Mendenhall. Not to throw any shade at Bronco Mendenhall. Sorry. I liked Bronco Mendenhall era. We didn't win as many games as we used to, but we also weren't in the Mountain West. So that's another time. That's another thing for another day, is whether or not BYU should be back in a Group of 5 conference. I honestly think they should, but I don't know. Independence is good, but I don't think it's sustainable, and I don't think we'll be able to make it into a Power 5 conference. So, but we can always hope. But yeah, that is my outlook on the spring BYU camp. Wait, I forgot. Wide receivers this year. So we lost Garrett Juergens, who he was a punt returner and kick returner, so he wasn't really in the receiving. But we lost his twin, Mitchell Juergens, who was a good pass catcher, and Nick Kurtz, and also Nick Kurtz, Garrett Juergens, Mitchell Juergens. Did we lose anyone else? I don't think we lost anyone else. Yeah, I think that's it. So we lost 3 seniors this year. Wait, I swear I'm missing one of them. Oh yeah, and Colby Pearson also is out of here. So we lost some really good wide receivers. So that would be tough to replace, and we have kind of Akili Davis. He's like 6'1", 200 pounds, big guy. I heard he was pretty fast. So yeah, I think we'll have a good receiving corps. It won't be stellar. Like, honestly, when Tanner Mangum, his freshman season, we had a really good receiving corps, like Taron Houck, Devon Blackman, Nick Kurtz, Mitch Matthews. That was a great receiving corps. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. But yeah, I think we're gonna do really good this year, and I also heard another thing that we're gonna be using our running backs more in the pass game. So I think Trey Dye switched over to a wide receiver, but I also think he'll be more of a receiving back out of the backfield. I really don't know, but I think that's where they're gonna put him. Is maybe he's gonna be kind of like a screen pass, stuff like that kind of guy. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't been in spring practice. I haven't been able to look at the guys and see how they're performing, but that's kind of my outlook. Is I like Jordan Trinnaman though, and one thing I don't get is they want more out of the passing game, so they put Moroni Laulu Pututau, who I really like, at tight end, to be kind of a like flex receiving tight end type of dude, which is okay, but I don't. Maybe he'll get more catches. I don't know. He just didn't seem like a tight end to me when he was playing last year, but we'll see if he puts on more weight and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, that's my thing. And another thing is our tight ends. Ty Detmer and Coach Take kind of moved over more scholarships to the tight end position this year, so they got to recruit quite a few of them. And I think our tight ends are coming back to BYU. We're getting some good ones. So that's definitely going to be great. And yeah, that's my outlook of BYU football so far after looking at the spring camp. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. This will probably be, I don't know when I'll upload these. Probably be weekly or every few days. I really don't know. I'm going to try and start uploading more college football, like NCAA Football 14. I'm going to try and upload some of that. But yeah, I'm going to do NFL. Well, I don't know if I'll do this next, but I'm going to do a draft, NFL mock draft before, or I'm going to record the video before the combine, but I'll probably upload it after the combine. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna have to see how Jamal Williams and Harvey does at the combine. I think Jamal, he'll put up some good numbers, but I don't think there'll be anything amazing. I think his 40 will be a 4.6, 4.5. If it's a 4.4, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be really surprised, but I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be really happy though. Harvey Longy, he's really diverse. They moved him over to a lot of positions. When he played running back, he was actually a pretty good running back, I'm not going to lie. So I think he's a fast. I think NFL scouts will really like him. So I think he has a good chance of getting drafted. But yeah, that is my outlook on BYU football 2017 so far this year. So hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Carrnation. I'm signing out. Peace.